A triangular lakefront lot has a perimeter of 1,200 feet. One side is 400 feet longer than the shortest side, while the third side is 500 feet longer than the shortest side. Find the lengths of all three sides. Let's start by drawing a triangle that we can label and use to assign our variables. They tell us that one of the sides is 400 feet longer than the shortest side. Let's translate 400 feet longer than the shortest side. Longer sounds like addition, so 400 feet longer would be 400 plus x. When we put that x down, that means we're using it to represent the shortest side, so we can go ahead and label that side x whenever we're ready. We're also told that the third side is 500 feet longer than the shortest side. So 500 feet longer sounds like 500 plus that same x that we were using before. Since we're also given the perimeter of the triangle, let's think about how we could add these three sides together to represent the perimeter and use that to make an equation. One of the three sides is the x, one of the three sides is the 400 plus x, and the third side is the 500 plus x. Since we know the perimeter of the entire lakefront lot is 1,200 feet, that should equal 1,200. Now that we have our equation written, it's time to solve. The first step to solving this one would be to combine our like terms. We have 3 x's all together, and the 400 and 500 add up to 900. So 3x plus 900 equals 1,200. And now to solve, we'll need to subtract 900 from both sides. That will get us a little bit closer to having the x all by itself. So 3x equals 1,200 minus 900 leaves 300. And to isolate the x, we'll divide both sides by 3. In other words, x equals or is 100. They've asked us to find the lengths of all three sides, so we're looking for 3 answers. That would be the values, now that we know x is 100. The value of that shortest side would just be the number 100. So our solution x is one of our 3 answers. And when we plug that 100 in for x on the other sides, we'll find those values as well. Like putting the 100 here means 400 plus 100. From 400 plus x, we're going to plug in the 100, and looks like that's a total of 500 for the middle side. The longest one then comes from the 500 plus x. Now that we know x is 100, we'll plug that in, and that side turns out to be 600. We do have units on these measurements. Feet is how we're measuring the lengths. And we also can easily check and make sure that those 3 sides really do add up to the perimeter we're hoping for. So I'm going to take my 3 results, 600, 500, 100, add them up, and hopefully get the 1,200 that we're expecting. 6 and 5 is 11, one more makes 12, 1,200, just what we wanted. Final answers then would be the 100 feet, the 500 feet, and the 600 feet.